Hi there, Dave here from Ripple Rock with another installment of mental performance skills designed to enhance your performance levels. Today I'm coming to you from Iceland, of all places, but happy to do the show here. And today's topic is visualization. I really enjoyed all my one-on-ones with many of you. I think I did about a dozen of them, which was awesome. I don't know if a bunch of you were able to do them and didn't, but we can get to you if that was the case. So maybe I'll put out another email and we'll do another run of them. But anyway, I enjoyed them. You came well prepared with some things to talk about. It was really fun to talk about your seasons last year. Like almost all of you had great seasons last year, and BC just has such a great program going right now. Just such a nice time to be an athlete on the cross country side of things in BC here, because man, you guys were just killing it at nationals last year, and so many of you just so proud of your performances. And I would say there was a tremendous number of breakout performances at nationals last year where you actually surprised yourself with how well you did. And that's just an indication that we've got great facilities. It's an indication that we've got great coaching, and it's an indication that we've got a bunch of great athletes. So athletes who are willing to dedicate themselves to the hard work that's necessary, the pain and the suffering of being a cross-country skier, which makes you a great person as well if you haven't already figured that out. So, in talking about visualization, a bunch of you said that you were doing some, but maybe not as successfully as you would have liked to have been, and some of you still aren't doing a lot of it. So I just thought we'd dedicate a few minutes to it here. Visualization is just like anything else. It takes practice. You're not great at it at the beginning. You're great at it after you've done a bunch of it. Many top-level athletes will have done thousands and thousands of hours of a various different kind of visualization. And so, of course, you get better at it with time. And better just means less distraction. Better means we're a bit more focused while we're doing it. Better means that we bring more intention to it. Better means that it's creating a really positive effect on us. And so we know it's making a difference. And once you get to the point where you know it's making a difference, then I won't have to nag anymore to do more, and your coaches won't have to nag anymore to do more, because you'll truly see the benefits at that point. And every athlete will get there if they dedicate the time to it, just like anything else. So let's talk about some reasons why. So just familiarity is one reason to do a bunch of visualization. So you visualize yourself skiing the course a bunch of times. That just gives you lots of familiarity, lets you recall where the hills are and the tight corners are, and the good places to pass, and the good place to protect yourself from being passed, and what the first third and the middle third and the final third of the course is like, and where you ski if it's a lap, so you don't go into the finish line, is a really great thing to visualize in your mind a whole bunch of times. I've had two personal experiences with skiers where they have skied into the finish line early on lapped races. So they did two, they had one more to go, and then they just took the wrong fork in the road. And so visualization, if we had just visualized that 10 or 15 times really quickly in our mind, that would have never happened. So it can be really good for familiarity. It's also excellent with the assistance on the technical skill. One of the hallmarks of becoming a better skier faster is building that technical skill. And visualization allows us to practice a whole bunch of that technical ability without having to actually be on skis or drive out to the area where we're skiing. So it can have a lot of convenience to the repetitions. It allows us more time to be building neuron pathway, which you do build when you go skiing, but you also build it while you're just visualizing as well. So you get some neuron pathway development benefit out of it, and you can work your corrections excellently. So you come away from a workout and your coach gives you a couple corrections. You go home, you visualize those corrections over and over and over and over again. The next day you sleep on it to get that neuron development in the REM sleep, and then you come back out the next day or then a couple of days later and you start skiing again, and already you can feel the difference in that. So it's excellent with that. So neuron pathway development is another one of those reasons why we do lots of visualization. We also want to build up the blueprint in the reticular activation system. It's going to go looking for what you want, but it can't be told what to do. It has to be shown what to do. And that's another reason we visualize, is because we load up the reticular activation system. And so if you're looking to be strong and powerful with great pulling and great weight transfer technique on a hill climb, by visualizing that in slow motion, eventually picking up the slow motion to faster motion, and then skiing it in real time a bunch, then the reticular activation system, when you hit the bottom of the hill, it's going to help you look for that. It's going to help you find that technique. It's going to help you find a little bit more strength. It's going to help you find a little bit more power. And it can do an amazingly great job of that. So yeah, familiarity, assistance with technical skills, also with strategy as well. You know, you ski a lot of courses over and over and over again. You know those places where there's opportunities to pass and be passed, and so we can also build strategy by doing visualization work, watching those mass starts. You want to get out quick and fast and get away from the pack, just visualizing those things over and over again. So strategic. So familiarity, skill development, strategy, neuron pathway development, reticular activation system, blueprinting, all good reasons to visualize. Okay, so just in terms of the technique of visualization, super simple. Again, just relaxation. Just find a nice place and just relax yourself. Breathing cycle of 4 inhalations, 4 inhalations, 6 exhalations gives us that nice rhythmic breathing. The longer exhalation is what causes the relaxation. Also connects us with our parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to help with suggestibility. And basically all we're doing in visualization is making a bunch of assumptions. So we're going to assume that we're going to ski a little bit better than we can. We're going to ski a little bit faster than we can. We're going to stay with a faster group if we can. So we're just basically making up a story of our ideal self. Somebody who's just a little bit better than I actually am. That what we refer to as the ideal self. So yeah, so strong, powerful, lots of energy, managing your mistakes well, because you're going to make a few as we go around those courses, dealing with adversity, bad conditions, or really good conditions, all of those kinds of things, and also stuff around making good decisions. So we're watching ourselves make a bunch of good decisions while we're out there as well. So those kinds of things can really help a bunch and keep us going. And for the final sort of way in which we kind of piece these things together, we think about it from the outcome of just going out and watching ourselves race and feeling strong and powerful. We don't typically watch ourselves win races or make podium performances. We just watch ourselves skiing well, managing ourselves well, looking after the adversity, those kinds of things. And of course the performance indicators, lots of visualization around the technique that we're going to need in order to be able to make those things happen, and the control that's necessary, and then the performance, the process attributes. I'm going to be calm, and I'm going to stay relaxed, and I'm going to be grounded, and I'm going to be centered, and I'm going to be positive, and I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to put in a tremendous amount of effort, make myself very uncomfortable, and I'm going to be very focused. So while we're skiing and doing our visualization work, we're also assuming that we're going to get all those characteristics as well. So the performance indicators, those technical and strategic things, the process attributes, all the characteristics that I'm after. I'm just basically building good stories to include all of those things. That's all we're doing. Super simple. And you can do it in slow motion, you can do it in fast motion, you can do the last third and the first third and then the middle third. It doesn't matter what order it in, your subconscious mind will straighten it all out in the end. And the more we do, the faster we'll become better. The more we do, the more confident we will become. The more we do, the more neuron drive and myelin development that we get. So there's a lot of benefits to it. So once again, we do it for familiarity, we do it for assistance with technical skill development, we do it for strategic purposes, creating strategies while we're out there racing, and we do it to develop neuron pathway development, and we do it in order to load up that reticular activation system and get it helping us out there by looking for what it is that we want. Super simple, nice and relaxed. Imagine a story, over and over and over again. I would say hour a day would be a reasonable amount of time to be visualizing at this stage in most of your careers. And don't be thinking you need to do it an hour on Saturday just before a race. Do it every day before training. Do it on the days you don't train, because you get development benefits from it that way as well. Hope you're all doing great. I'm back on around the 20th or so we'll try and track some of you down for those one-on-one sessions. Hope you're all doing great and you've had fun at The Hague. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.